A second or two. Hey everyone, hopefully you can hear me. I am back with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So, believe. Let me just take a look quickly. Oh, okay. I thought I picked that up already. I'll just take a second to go grab it. It's weird though, I did think I already picked it up, but apparently not. Break that. Oh, okay, I'm going to drown for it. Just a second. Okay, so I'm right on top of it. It says it's right here. Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, gonna drown. What's that? Hang on a minute. Could just be a case it's behind. Oh, whoops. And again. Guess what I don't have? Gonna drown. Okay, well, at least I know where that is too. Actually, you know what? Before I do anything else, let's see where that actually is. When that is. Because that's twice now. Okay, it's a side quest, you get it, but it's not just yet, because it's somewhere else. I don't think it will show up on the map just yet. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, in this case, zoom back in. Yeah, I thought I had that. It's now taking itself off. Yeah, I thought so. So can't do that because I need a shotgun. Nope, not that. That. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to go basically actually onto the story then. I think I've picked up everything else in town, or everything else in town that I can pick up. There'll be more backtracking later, I'm sure.
Do you have anything you want to trade?
I think there's anything else I need.
How are you?
See anything that you like?
Let's have a look. I don't think I really need anything else. Can't afford that anyway.
I'm always ready to do business.
Jonah, I found Incan ruins, but I think the foundation of the temple is older.
Yeah, Abby remembered where she saw that symbol. It's inside the temple somewhere.
Great. Tell her thank you for me.
I'm right here. You can thank me by not breaking anything.
I'll be right there, Lara.
Okay, I think there's something about the eagle. I mean, unless it's just telling me that there are eagles in the sky I can hunt. I think that is just the case though. Alright. This is also another tomb.
Trinity's really on edge. Still, if they're here, they're ahead of us. At least it means I'm on some sort of track. If Dominguez is right, and the sun is dying, I have to get to that box before he does.
Okay. Anyway, I still need plenty of skill points.
Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Oh! Oh, stupid! Instead of aiming, just did the make more arrows. Which, okay, yes, I get more arrows, but that's not what I need right now.
Can't figure out the dialect. I must be missing something.
Oh, it's the merchant, right? Okay, so I need more dialect points for that. That looks like it'll be a shotgun. Yep. So I guess... Oh, okay. Whatever's in there is cut off for now. Oh, it's a bird. Oh, I just shot. Or not, apparently. Weird.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Oh, hang on a minute. So you just... Okay. So you push it down, and don't move, it doesn't go away straight away. Oh, just got a trophy. Still gotta just... Oh, I seem to be going the wrong way. Oh, simple. Okay, maybe stop killing birds. Or make more arrows. Oh, I can't make any more arrows. Uh-oh.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Okay, so I can't go any further than that, I'm guessing. Yeah. There's nothing for me to throw the axe onto. And I wouldn't make a jump like that, so yeah. Instant death down there. So yes, need more equipment. Again, can't do anything about that anyway because I don't have a lockpick. So yes, just go back to the story. Okay, so I need a bunch of stuff before I go anywhere in that back there. Okay, my controller just started vibrating lightly. So I can't do anything that way anyway. Two more bits of salvage, then I can find out what I need for this. Oh, hang on a minute.
Hey, looks a lot bigger on the outside. What'd you do?
Jonah, look. Ishal and Shakshal. The twins come together.
What is it? Lara,
What?
Abby said not to break anything.
I'm not breaking it. I'm restoring the original. Someone was trying to hide it. The twins come together before following the path of the living.
It's been tampered with. Like that thing in Mexico.
This must lead to the next clue.
Go. I'll stay here. See what else I can find.
Sounds good. Jonah, I found the temple.
Great.
And so did Trinity.
Trinity already there, trying to blast their way in. I'm gonna take a closer look.
One second. Take that off. Oh, I pushed circle and it didn't do that. Oh.
Forward outpost. Status report. Operation Lone Wolf underway. Trucks en route. What's the rush all of a sudden? Dr. Dominguez is here in Peru. Is that good enough for you? Aye, Commander. Sorry, sir.
I think I'm about caught up to where I was. Almost caught up to where I was the last time I played this. Maybe I got a bit further, I don't actually remember though. Like, I remember as much as that to that wall. No, go up, go up, go up, go up. There we are. I couldn't see this gap before.
Those drones were unexpectedly heavy and sharp. Boat looks okay, though. Glad you're here. We have a problem. Jenny again? I'm on it.
Fuck. I look like that, yes. I didn't think that would work. Oh, I can't aim weapons in the water. That still counted as a stealth kill as well. Oh.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
What should I grab?
Lara, you okay?
Yeah, there's a Trinity base here.
Hey, Jonah, What happened? Don't break anything.
Hey, Abby, I can explain. I'll get back to you later, Lara. Don't do anything crazy.
I think I have one skill. 2, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, still looking a bit. Okay, that's fine. What I was expecting, to be honest.
The younger Croft is more active and less cerebral than her father was. Although intelligent, she is less focused on the meaning and history of the artifacts she seeks and more prone to risk-taking. With no children or family of her own, she is free to pursue her targets, almost to the point of obsession. Although this can make her appear impulsive or unpredictable at times, we believe her drive and the balance of her personality will make her easier to influence, with the promise of greater challenge and more likely to deliver results. Any information she might have that Richard Croft withheld from Trinity would simply be a bonus. We recommend her as a strong target for recruiting. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Why we're sealing everything up? Because Commander Rourke said to hold the perimeter. No one goes in or out. I know that, smart-ass. But do you know why? That's above my pay grade. When the recon team gets here, maybe they'll be able to tell us something.
Before I go any further, anything else? Yes, there is.
After action report. Attention, Dr.
Okay.
Domingue.
Can't bother to read that one.
Porvenir, this is Commander Rourke. Have you achieved lockdown? We're almost there. All access points are covered, and most of the barricades are finished. Almost isn't good enough. Secure the perimeter now, and make damn sure it's locked tight. God damn it, he's hunting us! Have a look at that. Couldn't find anything.
We'll find her. On me! Cover all sides!
Check that.
I got a blank. Let's have a look around.
That's a good hiding spot.
Negative on the search.
Can't have gotten too far.
Loose damn it, she's hunting us! Loose diamond formation. Roger. Oh shit. I better look around.
Uh-huh.
You see anything? Start shooting. Only a matter of time. Take point, guns up.
There, maybe.
Over there! No shame in giving up! Well...
Come on. Thank you. I got that right, did I? Right. Yeah.
Okay, perimeter's locked down. All we have to do is wait for the recon team.
Doesn't it seem a little weird to you? There was a problem underground, but we're fortifying ourselves from a threat from overland.
Seems pretty standard. If something did go wrong, we should assume it could be anything. We've got the temple covered, too.
I don't know, man. It still feels like we went from an amber alert in the known area to a red alert all over the place.
We've been overreacting to things since that storm hit.
This is driving me nuts.
That answers that question.
I must be going crazy.
This is bullshit. Someone's lying to us, and we might have lost some people already because of it.
Calm down. If there was something we needed to know, we would have been told by now.
Something's off here.
Calling it in. Area's clear. Roger.
They didn't notice.
Wall collapse. They went down too deep. All kinds of reasons for losing contact.
What do you think happened down there?
I'm securing the site.
Obviously somebody...
Taking casualties! Gotta be around here somewhere. We're taking casualties!
Fucking bastards!
Gotta find out what's going on.
Got eyes on the shooter!
Shit.
Rolling! Hostile spotted! Is that all you got?
Jeez.
Target neutralized!
Okay, fucked that up. Last time they didn't see me when I did that, but then
Okay, the perimeter's locked down. All we have to do is wait for the recon team.
Doesn't it seem a little weird to you? There was a problem underground, but we're fortifying ourselves from a threat from overland.
Seems pretty standard. If something did go wrong, we should assume it could be anything. We've got the temple covered, too.
I don't know, man.
Hold it.
Still
We've been overreacting to things.
Got it.
Since that storm hit.
again didn't notice that time.
Like some creepy ghost town.
The recon team will figure this out.
God damn it! He's hunting us! Gotta be close. Let's finish this!
Jonah, Commander Rourke is here in Peru. He ordered Trinity to lock down a dig site below an old oil well.
You going to check it out?
Yeah, I'll see what they found. Rourke was there in Cozumel when Dominguez took the dagger. They must have figured out the next step to the hidden city.
No, there's nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
There's been a bloodbath here. What happened?
Well, it wasn't me.
Attention, Dr. Dominguez. Possible entry point located for temple outside of Kuwak Yaku. Excavation equipment en route.
Back to the map. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, nope, it's just being weird. So I already came in that way. Oh, right, yeah, that would have been that document here. Expecting this guy to jump out at me.
From death to life, new moon to full, this temple serves as guardian to the silver box.
Jeez, what happened here?
Jonah, I made it inside the temple.
I think we found something here too. Some numbers. I'm gonna clear it off.
Okay, I think I actually do remember this temple because I actually remember a temple of fire before. So yeah, maybe I have done this.
The numbers on the pillars look like the first half of dates. Ishal on the left, Shakshal on the right.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck around with this one. What's the name of this temple? Because I don't really want to take too long on this. 1 second. Radar. Oh, whoops. Okay, no, that's not the right one.
Have to match the symbols.
Yes. Path of living. Sorry about this. I didn't think I would have to get a guide just yet, but for a temple, for a tomb like this, like let's not fuck around. Also, I need 1 second. Yeah, you know what? I actually do have a vague memory of this temple now that I think about it. Okay.
Might be able to open these doors.
Sorry about this. Oh, hang on. Let's try the other one first. Sorry, I'm just following the guide. Okay, you know what? This is going to require an actual walkthrough guide, not me following a video I can barely keep up with. So again, what's this called? This is called Path of Living 2. Okay, yep, this is definitely the right one. go for it.
Steady now. Might be able to open these doors.
Okay, the clue.
To find the hidden... In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13. But what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be in a completely different position. So the star path would lead west to somewhere in Peru. The last number on the left pillar is 0. This is the star Alphard. To find the hidden city, go south along the shore until you... Damn, I should have known.
Right, okay. Just wanted to make sure. So apparently it's 0. No idea which one that is.
Have to match the symbols.
Hang on. Can't be that simple, could it? No idea what I'm looking for. Hang on. Screw it. These instructions aren't so great, so brute force it. idea, but I don't. Try that one.
Have to match the symbols.
Okay.
Another door. Have to match the symbols. Have to match the symbols.
No fucking clue. I hate when they are so vague in this guide. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have fifth one. Oh! Okay. And there's now an extra symbol. So it was there, just I was jumping ahead.
Jonah, any progress?
There's an incomplete date and a depiction of Jacques Shell.
I have 2 dates here, and E-Shell. I think I've seen a date on the left somewhere. The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13. But what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be in a completely different position. So the star path would lead west to somewhere in Peru.
The last number of the left pillar should be a 0.
Okay, Jonah. What's the final number for Jacques Shell?
A line across with 2 dots on top of it. 7, I think.
Thanks.
It should look like... The spooky music makes me think I'm right. I'm not good with numbers when I actually know what I'm looking at.
That's it.
God of
Suicide was not
suicide.
considered forbidden by the Maya. In fact, it was considered an honorable alternative to living. Because of this, by committing suicide, you could bypass the underworld and go straight to paradise, where other noble deaths included the sacrificed, those who died in battle or childbirth, and those who died playing ball. The suicide's escort on the journey to paradise would be this goddess, Ishtab, also called Rope Woman. She was the goddess of suicides, especially those who hanged themselves and manifested as a rotting corpse hanging from a noose.
Okay, that's bleak. And I wasn't exactly expecting a happy
Jonah.
Hey, Lara. It's Abby.
Oh, hey, Abby. I found a mural. It seems to depict some kind of journey. Entering through a jaguar mouth follows a serpent toward a silver eye.
Uh-huh.
On the way, there's a spider and an eagle that rises toward a temple.
Okay, I don't know about most of that, but the jaguar mouth is back this way.
Really?
Yeah. Cat sculpture, big teeth. Oh, here. He's back.
Lara, you okay?
Yeah, I'm heading back.
Good. I think you're gonna like this.
This describes something nearby. 2 guardians have fangs. 2 guardians have feet. 1 guardian has both to better protect me.
Guardians. Hang on, it's good I didn't... Oh, I did close it, stupid thing. 1 sec. Okay. Don't want to go out just in case, whatever. I mean... Oh, whoops. What's this again? Path. Oh, okay. 1 sec. Do. Sorry about this, I've just trying to look where I'm supposed to dig. It's right here somewhere. Ah!
At last.
I knew I had to do something with one of these statues. That's that, yeah. Yep, nothing else. And out of curiosity, is there anything else back here? Nope.
Interesting.
Makes me more terrifying already.
This shows a basic sketch for a temple, rising from the middle of a city. If I squint, it sort of looks like a snake.
It's a treasure chest, but I don't have I don't have a lockpick, which means you're gonna have to come back here again. There we go. Oh, whoops, nope. Okay, it took a little longer than I should have done. So give me air. I think I'm gonna run out of air. Shit. Shit. Hang on. Yep, running out of air, gonna die. Oh, that was... Yeah, I'm gonna assume. Yeah. Gonna have to come back. Right, looks like air pockets again. Well, I wasn't expecting that. No, don't touch the fucking fish. This could take a while. I didn't think fish was going to be a problem. Nope, fucked. Oh, fuck off. Didn't realise I was going to run into this kind of problem. Nope. Fuck me! What is up with these fish? I seriously don't know what I need to do here. Shit, go up, go up! One sec. Fucking fish. Well, the piranhas, but I sort of gathered that from the amount of times they've killed me at this point. problem is I'm going to run out of air if I keep hiding here. And look at that. Come on. Bloody piranhas. So obviously I'll have to come back for that treasure chest later.
Sorry. Anybody else make it?
Fuck the final.
This was written by an
Base camp. This is Omicron team. We've been ambushed. Base camp, come in. Anything? Quiet.
I need to hear that.
Still can't. Holy Christ. They're here.
Dude.
Get me.
What are they so afraid of?
It wasn't me technically. Those guards in that temple didn't exactly die of natural causes now, did they?
Shit, I lost my radio in the crash.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
What was that?
Where's our backup? Reinforcements are en route. Then tell them to hurry, goddammit!
Attention, Dr. Dominguez. Camp set up near abandoned oil factory outside of village. Survey of area ongoing. Contact made with villagers. None with any information on Lone Wolf. Small group splintered off from main camp. Stole 2 weeks' worth of supplies. Suggest eradication of former assets once operation complete. No sign of Croft yet. Reports of a plane crash 10 clicks outside of village. Maybe we got lucky. NB. Villager suggested making sure Abby Ortiz does not become too interested in our activities. Name sent to headquarters. Dossier incoming shortly. Currently researching avenues and contingency plans.
Stay back! I'm warning you! Stay the fuck away from me!
tell us what happened?
All I saw. The claws. Teeth.
That's helpful. Hey, some consideration here.
They hit us. Just screaming. Bones.
You don't belong here. You okay now?
You don't belong here.
Really?
Hangar in sight.
No shit!
I'm gonna call this army smart.
We're here. Give us 60 seconds and we're in.
Well, it sounds like they're busy.
What are those creatures?
Don't know, but they're fighting them, so I don't give a shit.
There has to be a way out of here. Maybe in the direction they came from.
Well, I think I am definitely caught up to where I was because I don't remember this part of the game. Excuse me. Oh, from the other side, hang on. Zoom in. Skill point.
God, bodies everywhere. The creatures killed them. But why?
Jonah, Abby,
Hey, Laura?
I saw something. Trinity is being hunted by some kind of creature.
What?
It made hissing sounds and moved so fast.
Lara, that sounds like a legend of the Pistaco. You pulling our legs?
No, I know what I saw.
Are you safe?
Yeah, I'm on my way back.
So that noise is telling me otherwise. Right, hold on. Okay, I've got how many skill points? 2. No, 4. I've got 4 skill points. Okay. Okay. Oh. Is that the adjacent one? Cool. Okay, just got a trophy makeshift arsenal, which I'm guessing is because I fully upgraded this gun. Got you. Got 6 out of 8, but not enough supplies for anything. Just saw. Actually, no, I must have been back the other way.
Jonah?
We're downstairs. Hey,
Have you been down there?
we were waiting for you. What do you think we'll find?
The mural showed a series of trials.
I may know another way around.
Okay, I'll go ahead and meet you on the other side.
That was seriously hurt, I'm sure. Oh boy. Well, I see air bubbles. That's usually a good sign. Oh boy. Well, if it wasn't piranhas before, it's now electric eels.
Jonah, I've come out in some sort of cavern. There are signs that people have been here. Jonah? Jonah? If you can hear me, I think I'm still on the path at the spider trial. I'm gonna get to the top.
Actually, before I go that way. I don't want to go the correct way just yet, so hopefully this isn't the correct way. Just try to see if there's any other stuff here. That all it's for is selling. I'm a bit confused. Am I supposed to jump there, or...? Yes, apparently. No, because I took this path already. Okay. No, hang on. Done that. Isn't this where I jumped out from? Because that's the, Huh. That's just going to take me back round, isn't it? Yep, that's... Oh! There we go.
Incredible. Jonah, I'm at the next trial, the Eagle. It has something to do with the wind.
I'm still tracking west, heading downward now. There's an underground river.
What's at the end of these trials? The hidden city, but what else? I hope Jonah's all right.
That one's maxed out. I could get these upgrades. I could use a fast travel. That's right. I was just thinking, oh, I can go back to the shop, but I'll do that later. Oh, actually, you know what?
Standing after centuries of earthquakes and storms.
I do remember this puzzle, so I think I've come this far. Feels like certain death going there. Oh!
Might be a ladder if it was the right way up. Need to find where to start the machinery. Have to climb down.
What the? I pushed square and I went, nope. This is not taking me back that far. Thank you. Nope, what am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing.
This looks promising. Magnificent.
Alright. Oh, right. It's already activated.
Got to time this.
Ouch. Okay. Actually, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Got to time this.
Right, so far. Ah, I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go up further.
Can't climb this one yet. More sails.
the fuck? Just go around. Thank you. I couldn't have,
That was close.
yeah, I have no idea what that was for. Sure, there's a reason, I just don't know what. Nope, just not that. Oh, hang on. Great, now what? Actually, aha!
This might work. Damn, the lever is too worn to hold the door.
Okay, I get what you need to do then. See what I was supposed to do before. Thankfully, right, first off, problem is I can't actually see it from where I am.
This might work.
No.
Damn, the lever is too worn to hold the door.
Right, let's try again.
Yes, that'll hold.
Right, I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do. It opens the door, but what for? Oh! Where is it?
There. Good, the ladder should turn now.
Well, that seems,
Got to find another way up.
Nope. Nearly made it, but not quite.
One more climb.
Nope, nope. Alright. That's one thing. Although, honestly, I might as well just fall. Oh, wait! No, mind, don't fall, don't fall. Just annoying that I have to go.
Careful. Jonah, I'm past the Eagle Trial. I must be closing in on the Hidden City.
Okay, so I sort of vaguely remembered that almost completely overcomplicated
Paititi flourishes
puzzle.
under the watchful gaze of Yaskar Yahweh and his council. The city grows. Temples are built. The people
Gotta check
are
something.
peaceful,
1 second.
prosperous.
Okay, that's fine. Just gotta plug the microphone back in. Thought it might be a bit. There we go. Actually, and take a quick drink. Cool. Oh, hang on. Climb back up. And... Jeez. Is that climbable?
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Well, I wasn't trying to grab it anyway. Ugh, yuck. Right, so far, this seems to be the climbable thing. But then, can't see where I'm supposed to be going afterwards. Might actually be down. Okay, I didn't actually let go, but alright. No is the answer to that. Oh! Stupid me.
Jonah? The view up here is amazing. The hidden city must be near.
Lara, I made it through. I'm entering a cavern.
Jonah? Damn.
Okay. So I still actually, what do they give me? Oh, increase. I kept reading that as decrease. It's like, why would I want that then? I'm not sure about that, just actually I will switch. Why not? Yeah, I don't need to. Okay, how do I? I can't seem to take this off now. Like, take this off, I just can't take off. Oh, hang on a minute. Nope, that's not doing it either. How do I? Hang on. Let me just. Doesn't matter which, although I will go to a shop anyway. The legend. There we go. I don't know why it does that. We'll go back to where it was. I just want to do. There's actually two things I want to do.
Hi there.
See anything that you like?
Why supplies. I could use a few more.
Excellent choice. Enjoy.
Just want to check. Make sure I'm not selling something I can use later on. So yeah, basically, gold or sell. Is that the same for jade? Yeah, so basically sell this.
A good deal for both of us. Enjoy. Excellent choice. I'm always ready to do business.
That actually wasn't what I was looking for, but I will grab it though. Oh, there's no. Document I missed.
Continue to restrict the distribution of supplies. When we come through the area, it's better for everyone if...
Okay. Gotta assume I can't open that. Yeah, I think there was a... There was a monolith I couldn't read before, but I should be able to read it now. But since I still will have to get a lock. No, shotgun. I need a shotgun to go to that tomb. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to be backtracking there later anyway. Okay, so... Oh, there's another one of these down here. Well, I think that's the only skill point I have. But given that I'm still going to go to a base camp regardless. Keep holding it down, thinking it's going to help me run faster, forgetting that all it does is make me try and craft arrows. Yeah, just the one, and I don't think there's any skills here that has one. I'll probably grab that because I have done a lot of swimming so far, so better breath would be nice. Do a bit more hunting at some point. Seems so elaborate.
Got to be more careful. Can't stay here.
What would Spider-Man do?
It's giving way.
shit!
Can't stay here. It's giving way.
That was close.
In another timeline, I died. Yeah, definitely given the amount of times I've swam, I think getting hold my breath longer would be good. So next skill point.
All right.
Oh, I just noticed, yes, it has changed my outfit again. So yeah, it basically goes along the lines of, we want you on these outfits for these levels. Which is stupid.
Jonah, I may have found it. The hidden city. I'm gonna look for the serpent with a silver eye.
Oh, I thought it'd be climbable, but it's not.
Hello?
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Who's there? Hello? Hello? I can help you.
Get back! You don't belong here!
Listen, I know it hurts, but... Trinity.
Thank you.
Who are you? What's your purpose here?
I'm a researcher. Lara Croft.
They'll be back. We must find safety. Bring her. You're not only my son, you're my heir. You must not court unnecessary danger. Had you not been there, would this woman have found us? I'm glad you're safe.
Okay, so I definitely don't think I've gotten this far.
If you're not with the cult, how did you find this place?
I followed a map from a temple. I was expecting ruins, not you or any of this. The cult. Why did they attack your son? I recognize their insignia. I know them as Trinity. I'm trying to stop them.
Stop them from doing what?
They're looking for an artifact. Some sort of box connected to a moon goddess.
Why do you want it? To steal it? Sell it?
No. I just can't let Trinity, the cult, get to it first. They're too dangerous.
Why? What have they done to you?
They killed my father. Can I show you something? Do you know what this is?
This is Paititi. You're already here.
Paititi, the hidden city. But what's this eye?
That is a place of death and sacrifice. And you think your artifact is there?
Yes.
None who has gone has ever returned.
I'd be willing to try.
You would risk it simply to stop the cult?
Yes.
Bring him in.
Jonah.
Are you okay?
Do you know this man?
He's my best friend. Abby.
She's fine.
Who else is looking for you?
There's no one else.
I believe we're seeking the same thing. We will bring you to the serpent with the silver eye, but we'll keep your friend here. You won't get very far if you're lying, and he will not be comfortable.
You don't need to do that.
It's fine. I'll stay.
Etzli, get this woman some clothes. Uchu, keep him company.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. Pretty nice place.
Quiet.
This is incredible.
Yeah, I definitely didn't get this far there because I just got a trophy called the Hidden City, which means I likely stopped just short of after the Eagle trial. Okay, so I have to wear a suffix.
Don't know your name.
I apologize. As the rebel leader, I have to be careful. I am the rightful queen, Unuratu. Etzli, you still owe me a Oscar? Yes.
There was one thing this morning. Yes? I saw Hakan debating with his name. He seemed angry. As I came near, they suddenly stopped talking. Then they started laughing as if one had told a joke.
He's planning something. Good work.
Thank you. Hey.
Hi.
As you can see, secrets don't stay secret for very long in Paititi. If you were to deviate from the plan,
You'd find out quickly. I see that.
she's here to help me find something I lost. You don't have to worry about
it. Was father a scout when he was my age?
He was a hunter.
Was he ferocious?
He could be. Look around if you wish. I will be in the market for
Hey there, Koali.
Who are you? But I saw. He has them.
Enough, Taki. You lost your dice. Fine. But don't lie about it.
Oh, I do want this mission then. Because I think that's where I get the lockpick.
Why?
Because of the storms.
What can a guard do for a storm?
I'll explain later.
So I'm definitely now the furthest I've been in this game.
Beautiful.
Hello.
The market is everything.
Edsley. I'm sure she has seen many markets before.
Outside?
Yes.
But ours is the best.
We're not far now.
Okay, so I got a new knife as well.
Hakan!
What is this?
Cultist, waiting for their deity to appear. When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise, the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
The sacrifice is my duty. But this cult leader will take my place and attempt to become the god. He believes we can remake the world and live in a paradise of his design.
Remake the world?
What?
I've heard those words before.
There he is!
Oh, it's the same guy.
I know him. That's Dr. Mingus.
Behold! The instrument of our unity and salvation! Soon, our dreams of peace and safety will be realized!
They already call him Kukulkan. But his real name is Amaru. He was born here, but raised, lied to, by outsiders. The people believe in him.
But you don't.
My late husband, Saidi, was his brother. They had differences over the future of Paititi. When Saidi died, Amaru devoted himself to the cult.
You have seen the storm. You are worried about worse to come. I assure you that Paititi will persevere and thrive forever!
I know he will. If Amaru is successful, all of us who disagree will never see this paradise. the rebels will be discarded.
Not if they don't find the box.
Yes. Our best hope is to find it first. Perhaps Amaru might still be brought to see love and reason.
Doubtful, but okay.
Death to the outsiders! Retribution will come!
Hakan! Enough!
We must strike while the snake is within reach.
Justice will be met in good time. Do not jeopardize our rebellion for the sake of impulse. Etzli, go scout ahead. We'll meet you at the edge of the mountain. Last warning. Follow Etzli. Your clothing won't hide you long from these guards.
Okay, I'll find the box.
You've been warned to keep the peace.
I was just out for a pleasant stroll with my son.
Amaru is losing his patience.
It won't happen again.
Jonah, can you answer?
Yeah, me and Uchu set up camp. Everything's okay.
Dominguez is here. He's the leader of the cult of Kukulkan. That's what Unuratu's rebels are fighting.
What?
He's been here for years. Trinity controls Paititi.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Eye of the Serpent. We have to get the box before the next cataclysm hits.
So can I go back? Nope.
My wife is very ill, as are many others. A sickness brought by the outsiders. Someone should do something.
Me and Etzli used to play together all the time, but I haven't seen him around a lot lately. I understand why, I think. He has important things to do, important for all of us here. But I miss him. No one could throw a stone farther across the river.
Right, I'm assuming I can't just go back the way I need to. Yep, looks like it's locked off. Which is fine, it just means, well, I was going to do a lot of backtracking anyway. Unless I can go through here.
The legend is that the Ring of Seven stand guard over riches. But I've looked all over the place and I still haven't been able to find it. It doesn't make any sense. Why go to the trouble of making up a riddle and then not having it pay off?
Because obviously the other thing I want to get is the for the mission, because I think that's what's going to get me the lockpick I want.
Uy, choco guapo.
Can do. Aha!
Even if no one else can.
Are you okay?
No. Pisco the Dead took my dice, and no one believes me. But he took them.
A dead man took your dice. Are you sure you didn't lose them?
Ugh, you're as bad as the rest of them.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll tell you what. I'll pay very close attention, and if I see Pisco the Dead, I'll ask for your dice back.
Really? You believe me?
It wouldn't be the first time the dead seemed to speak to me.
So, actually, whilst I'm here, let's see what they're selling. I'm guessing not guns somehow. Actually, maybe they are.
Careful, friend of Unuratu. The Jaguar warriors. Don't get too close to them. They are always watching for rebel activity. And they have no mercy.
Oh. I can't seem to go in. Even though she does the animation for it, apparently I can't just go in there. Reinforced knife.
Will you trade? Please. I have barely made enough to offer in tribute.
Tribute to who?
The cult of Kukulkan, of course. They demand half of all profits earned on market day. But if they think I tried to short them...
I understand.
Thank you, Ishiki. Will you trade then? You have made an excellent choice, my friend.
Sounds like it's raining again.
I'm always ready to trade.
Oh, is it a different merchant?
I don't recognize you. What are you doing here? Where did you get that tunic?
It was given to me by Unuratu.
Oh, you are the Queen's guest? I meant no offense. Please, you must forgive me.
It's all right. Don't worry.
How may I help you?
I'm a bit short. Yeah. What can I sell?
Very good. The gods favor us both.
Anything else before I buy that?
Here you go. Thank you, Ishiki.
Those are the only stores I can buy from.
You're here during a busy time, friend. The tanners, the butchers, the weavers, the dyers, even the teachers. All the districts are preparing. The market will be busy. Great things are on the horizon for the city and its people. We all must do what we can to help Kukulkan usher in a new world.
Oh, ow. I had to mute the mic for a second because I had to sneeze. Yeah, I could see you. Oh, there we go. That was weird. So there's 2 merchants. Oh, whoops. Accidentally hit the home screen button. What I was trying to do was just check the battery. That's fine. Just want to see. Yeah, I'll probably run for a little bit longer than obviously in the stream. Just want to see if I can get this dice first, and then once I have, hopefully I'll get the lockpick, which is what I've been needing. I assume I can't read that.
I don't understand. It's almost like a creel. Are you Pisco the Dead?
You can see me? At last, Pisco is seen. Are you also dead, Ishiki?
No. So you are Pisco the Dead?
I am Pisco, servant of the gods.
I'm Lara.
Lara. Nice name, Lara. You are not dead.
Neither are you.
Oh, but I am. As a child, I was to be sacrificed. I was brought to the mountain. The ritual was completed,
But you survived.
Only my body. I am dead to all my friends and family. I live by the offerings that are left for me.
I met a boy who says Pisco stole his dice.
Taki? He's the son of a very arrogant noble. He insisted we play a game. He lost. I don't have many things, but I won those dice fair and square. If you want, I'll play you for them. Do you want to play a game?
What's the game?
Talk to 5 people who have been cast out. Hear their wisdom and tell me why Taki lost, and I'll give you the dice.
I can do that. Hello.
Hello, Ishiki. It's rare to see outsiders in the city.
Pisco sent me to speak with you.
Ah, Pisco. I like him.
You've seen other outsiders?
Only one. He was handsome, gentle, and kind. We were in love, but our love is forbidden, outlawed by the cult of Kukulkan.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
I was sentenced to death, tied to the cliffs and left to die. On the third day, I welcomed death. That's when he found me, the outsider. He freed me and treated my wounds.
Who was he?
I don't know his name. It's been many years, but I still hope to see him again. I often return to the cliffs, near the condor nests, and collect their feathers. They remind me of him.
That's a remarkable story. Thank you for trusting me with it.
Thank you for listening, Ishiki.
One, two, three. This is 5. Where's the 4th one? Huh.
Can't quite make the dialect out.
They said I'm a liar.
Hello? Pisco sent me.
Ah, did he?
Did you say you were cast out for lying?
No, Ishiki. I was cast out for telling the truth. That was my mistake.
What happened?
Should I say I've never seen an outsider? If no one believes the truth, it never happened.
What outsiders?
They dress in black and have strange weapons. They hide gold. I told the cult about the gold and the outsiders. They cast me out for lying. Lying? The gold was for them. One day, the cult will be exposed for its hypocrisy.
So what do you do now?
I lost everything, Ishiki. My position, power, reputation. But it took me losing all that to finally see. I had no purpose, no calling.
And you found one?
Yes. I serve the future by protecting the past. Queen Unuratu's line are the rightful rulers of Paititi, not the cult of Kukulkan. Everything I see, everything I hear, everything I know now helps the rebellion.
A worthy cause.
I send people to steal the gold shipments the outsiders deliver from time to time. They never change the drop-off point.
Sounds like you're making a difference in a lot of people's lives. Thank you for sharing. It was nice talking with you.
You too, Ishiki.
Shanka Shikech, Tumenmawa Kuntawiliken.
Hello, Ishiki. Beautiful animals, aren't they? Llamas, so gentle. Even the wild guanaco in the wilderness. They love to be petted. The gods approve.
Must be because I'm still on the outside of the ring. This guy
My
here.
wife is very ill, as are many others.
No, okay.
A sickness brought by the outsiders. Someone should do something.
White capybara.
Hello. Are you an outcast?
Yes, Ishiki. Hello.
I heard you talking about a white capybara.
Oh, not just one. There are many of them.
Pisco sent me to speak to all those who are cast out. You're a hunter.
I am now. I was once a farmer, but that wasn't a life for me. I felt trapped. Forced to live up to the duties and expectations brought down by my family. I finally refused and went my own way.
And a white capybara was responsible.
No, Ishiki. A herd of them. One night they assaulted my field, trampled everything, but I did nothing to stop them. I just watched. They gave me an idea. A herd of these capybara, all white. What if I could hunt them? What if I could finally get away from the fields?
So you did it?
Best decision I ever made. My father disowned me and gave the farm to my sister, but that's fine with me. I'm a hunter now. They call me Paimon the White.
Thank you for the entertaining story, Paimon.
Thank you, Ishiki.
There's one more there, but I don't see what the other one is. It could just be a case of once I complete the fourth, the fifth one will show up. It's happened in other games with quests like this. Talk to X amount of people, but then the last one won't show up till you've done.
Ishiki, would you like to hear a story? One that my mother used to tell.
I would love to.
You've noticed the pools throughout the city, haven't you? Do you know why they exist?
No, why?
We once had a queen, a very vain woman. She ordered these wells dug so that as she walked through the city, she could always see her reflection. One day, she knelt beside one of the pools, and a fish surfaced. She became very angry. The ripples in the water ruined her reflection. This queen tried to capture the fish, but she slipped and fell in and disappeared.
Disappeared?
Many tunnels between the wells were discovered during the search, but she was never found. Some say the queen is still down there, trying to catch that fish.
Thank you. That was quite the story.
Babe, by Lieutenant
Looks like you take the path and go up along there. I feel like I'm just getting further away from it now. Excuse me. Oh, hang on a minute, this could be it. First off,
I don't think anything could have prepared me for this place. The people, their history, everything they've lived, and who they are today. To hear him tell it, Amaru, Dominguez, Kukulkan, only wants to keep Paititi safe. But I've seen the lengths he'll go to, the murder and cruelty. I have to stop him.
Guessing I can't change outfits just at the moment. Nope. See, there was something else. Two points, so I can get. Okay, I'll get that as well. How many points is that? 3? Oh, 2. Okay.
Now I serve Ishel in a
Hello? Are you one of the outcasts?
Yes, Ishiki. I'm Chaska.
I'm Lara. Pisco sent me.
Pisco the dead? Sent you to me? Did you lose a game of Patoli?
No. A boy Taki lost his dice. I'm trying to win them back for him. Pisco wanted me to talk to all those who've been cast out before he gives them back to me.
I'm surprised he didn't try to play you for them.
He is.
Ah, well, all I can tell you is this. Like Pisco, I was cast out. I lost my job and my position. But not because of an accident. Because of something I did, and would do again.
What happened?
Do you have any children?
No.
Neither do I. I did not receive the blessing of Ishel. But for my mistress, I was the midwife for her 3 children. I loved them like they were my own, until I lost my position.
What did you do?
I'm a thief, Lara.
What did you steal?
A jade necklace.
Why?
The youngest, Kiara, she saw the necklace while visiting a friend. She took it. They were coming for her. They would have cast her out. She was an only child. I said I took it. My mistress took the necklace from me and threw it on the floor, breaking it. And cast me out instead.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sad for me. I would do it again. Kiara's learned her lesson, and she has a good life. As for me, I serve Ishel now through my weaving, the way my mother taught me. And my Kiara comes to visit me sometimes.
Thank you for sharing that, Chaska. Kiara was lucky to have you.
Be well, Ishiki.
Okay, so I was right. It's basically a case of it's speak to 4. The 5th one will show up afterwards. Yeah. Stab it.
Rimac, I think we have a visitor.
Hello.
Hello. You're Lara, aren't you? Pisco sent you.
He did.
I'm Moreika. That was the second time I heard your name today, Lara. The cultists are talking about you. You're the one who started the cleansing. The one who found the key of Shaksheng.
I am.
Oh, don't feel bad, child. The cleansing was long overdue. It must be decided. Do we continue or begin again?
That's not an easy decision.
Did you hear that, Rimac? Deciding the fate of the world is not easy. I like this one. You're right, Lara. It isn't. And if the cult of Kukulkan decides, they will enslave us all and call it protection. Won't they, Rimac? He doesn't talk much. The cult is acting out of fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of the outside. Fear of change. But the same threats that are outside are in all of us. Fear is the enemy, not change. Change is the only constant. But look at me rambling on, Rimac. The lady must want to buy something to help in her search.
Not what I was expecting. Oh, I have any money for any of this. Oh, that's where you get the lockpick. Oh, great. So, this lady apparently moves location. Well, I definitely want the lockpick. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll have enough money. Let's see what I can get. I don't use these at the moment. How much is it? 28. Do I sell those?
Enjoy it.
No, I don't. The way it says like that, it's like, maybe not. I need 8. Let's try. Oh.
Thank you.
Not ideal, but it'll do.
Good deal.
So I seem to pick up a lot of that stuff anyway.
Enjoy it. Thank you. Enjoy it.
The other thing I want is that. So first off, let's get this. This is the thing I've been wanting to get.
Good deal.
That just gave me a trophy, better equipped. I want that as well. I don't see myself getting another 2,000 points.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
Constantly running into medicine stuff. I want to sell those. The salvage. How much do I need? Oh, just a little bit more.
Thank you.
200 more.
Enjoy it. Thank you. Come find me if you need anything else.
Yeah, apparently it's lady ends up moving around a lot. But I knew I needed a lockpick for stuff. Okay, what was I saying about the medicine? Might not get a lot, but certainly constantly picking up those supplies. Oops, sorry kid.
Pisco?
You've already spoken to them, haven't you?
I have.
But you still don't see it.
They all had hope.
You need to do better than that if you want to win the game, Lara. Hope is one thing, but all those who have been cast out have thrived in their new lives despite their circumstances.
Even you, Pisco.
Well, I am the best Batoli player Paititi has ever known. Not bad for a dead man.
Not bad at all.
So again, what did you learn?
I learned that sacrifice can make your life better. That you shouldn't be constrained by the legacy of your family. You can find your own path. Love is stronger than death, and you need to believe in something greater than yourself. But ultimately, you can't control everything. It's what you make of your situation that defines you.
Well said, Lara. You're sure you're not dead? Taki thinks he lost his dice because he was unlucky. But it's not the throw of the dice that wins the game. It's the skill of the player.
I see that now.
What did you think of Moreka, the outcast?
She was expecting me. She seemed to know quite a bit about me.
Ah, she knows a lot about everything, Ishiki. She has the most wondrous items in her shop. Artifacts known only to the gods.
I saw.
You were lucky you found her. She often travels outside of Paititi, gathering inventory.
She seemed the most optimistic.
Of course she is. We have a saying in Paititi. We all create destiny. We don't choose our circumstances, only our actions. A lesson my friend Taki needs to learn. Well played.
Thank you, Pisco. I'll bring the dice back to Taki.
Oh, I've got a skill point apparently. Should be able to read them now. Like I said, supplies aren't too hard to come across. Yeah, just the one. Oh, okay, yeah, I do want to get that then.
I found your dice, Taki.
Oh, thank you.
Didn't you say Pisco stole your dice?
Everyone knows Pisco steals.
According to him, you wanted to play a game and you lost.
He wouldn't let me play again. Just one more roll and I would have won.
Pisco wanted you to know.
It's not the throw of the dice that wins the game. It's the skill of the player. Now that I have my dice back, I can practice more. Thanks again, Ishiki.
Quickly grab these things and then I'll end the stream. Oh,
possible. I can't carry anymore. I don't understand. It's almost like a creel.
Okay, so I don't have enough on that one. Which kind of makes sense because that one's not. That one's still listed as this says it's under me. Okay, I can't quite see where this gold is. Looks like I'm on the right floor, sort of, or the right level even. Quickly go higher than it. Okay, I can't see how. If there was something else I could go look at. Well, there's actually a couple of things I could go look at. That monolith is now usable.
This describes something nearby. Canals bring water to the arid parts of the village, and they washed me away.
Got another skill point. Okay, so I think he's vibrating while I'm here.
Ishiki, would you like to hear a story? One that my mother used to tell.
I would love to.
You've noticed the pools throughout the city, haven't you? Do you know why they exist?
No, why?
We once had a queen.
Oh, you already told me this story.
She ordered these pools so that as she walked through the city, she could always see her reflection. One day, she knelt beside one of the pools, and the fish surfaced. She became very angry. The ripples in the water ruined her reflection. This queen tried to capture the fish, but she slipped and fell in and disappeared.
Disappeared?
Many tunnels between the whales were discovered during the search, but she was never found. Some say the queen is still down there, trying to catch that fish.
Thank you. That was quite the story.
Yes, that's quite the story he told me like 10 minutes ago. Must be here because the thing keeps vibrating right about here. So I must be... under. Actually, hang on. Aha! Is that it? Nope, it wasn't it actually, because... Yoink!
This'll be useful.
Okay, so I wasn't too far off then. That I still can't find, but I'm just going to leave that one for now. I kind of want to do... Let's quickly check one of the treasure chests I know. Points. Now, what's something I saw a minute ago? Oh, that could be quite useful. Oh, it's downloadable content. Hang on. Okay, I'm a bit confused about this path skill business, but okay. Do I have to get... It must be the thing I need then. Yes, it was. So that's the thing I need 2 points for. But I'm just gonna go... Unfortunately, it's not showing me all the details I need. Sure. I believe it was this one. You know what? Take me 5 minutes to find out. Already running a bit over what I planned, but it's fine. Maybe I'll grab supplies as well. I sort of vaguely remember how to do this. I know you can jump down from there somewhere, but let's just do it the way I remembered. Oh shit! Jump from the wrong direction.
This polished piece of silver is lined with gold and inlaid with turquoise gems. It appears to be a decorative mirror of sorts.
Nothing seems to be vibrating. Oh, hang on. There we go.
An ornate filigree depicting Ix Chel is carved onto its backside.
Okay, I'm just going to head back to a campsite, and I'm going to end the stream. So I didn't even need the fire thing, I just needed to hit it. Alright, fair enough. Whoa! I didn't actually expect that to injure me. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's stream. I'll probably be back. Technically it'll be today, I suppose. But in any case, I'll see you guys later for some more Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Till then, bye for now.